Good morning, everybody. It's Wednesday, Hump Day, and I'm introducing to you a brand new yarn and a brand new feature. I'm Amy Swanson of June Cashmere, and I'll be coming live or recorded on Wednesday mornings this summer to talk about our brand new yarn, 100% Camel. So why do we have Camel as a cashmere company? Well, you know that our work that we do is with shepherds in Kyrgyzstan toward economic development there. As part of that project, we've been able to establish a dehairing facility. That's a process that by which you remove all the outer hairs of cashmere or other fibers like camel so that you're left with only the beautiful downy undercoat that becomes the yarn that we make. Because we have this new facility, we're able to work with other fibers, and camel is one that we've sourced from the desert regions around Kyrgyzstan and taken to our facility to dehair. And then we've sent off to Great Britain to be processed into yarn. So let me introduce our 100% camel. We've produced it in a DK weight yarn, and this is the natural, undyed, unbleached that has a nice caramely color. It's the blend of the colors coming off the camel. These are dromedary or two hump camels, and they are known to Eastern Asia and Central Asia. And as you move toward the southern continents, um, then we see a mix in Central Asia, and then we move into one hump camels. But this comes from two hump camels from Central Asia. So our natural color is a lovely caramely color. Our DK weight yarn that we're producing has the same specs as our DK weight cashmere. So any of our patterns that we have for cashmere and DK, you can use for this camel yarn. The same yardage is what you get in 50 grams as you do with our cashmere, which is 150 yards. And then we dye on top of this, and we've started with 4 colors. This is one of them. It's called Smoky Lilac, and it's see if I can get some better light over here. Yeah, that looks nice. It's kind of a smoky light purple. And we also have Olive Bark, which is a lovely olive green with a little bit of brown undertone. And when you dye on top of this natural color to get colors, and this is the same that we do for our cashmere, you get a beautiful depth of color. So there's no bleaching involved, but we take advantage of that natural, beautiful color to get depth of color in our dyed colors. We did 2 other colors. One is this beautiful deep red that has sort of an apple undertone, and we called it red geranium. And then our final color is stormy blue, and it's a kind of a blue gray, almost a denim-y. But there's our palette of our brand new camel. So I know that pictures, we try really hard with our photos on our website, and of course video, and try to get the lighting right, but that's so hard. Everybody's video screens are different. So the monitors display color differently. We used to have color cards, and what's happened is that as we've added more yarn and a new fiber, and we change lots of our colors, the color cards can get out of rhythm with what we are offering pretty quickly. So I've tried to figure out a way, how can you get color samples so that you're immediately up to date with the fiber we have, something that's in stock with the current lot. And this is what we have. So we're introducing our new way to get little color samples. We have these little generic cards, and I go ahead and write what the fiber is, what the weight of the yarn is, and what the color is, and what the lot is. And so you can be sure that when you request a sample, you're getting the most current lot of a sample. And this allows you to go through any of the yarns that you see on our website and say, listen, go ahead and order and choose the fiber and the color you want and the weight, and then you'll go ahead and get a little sample in the mail so that you're sure that the color is something you like. So a little more on the introduction of our camel. On this first go around, I've got some knit swatches that just show you how beautiful the camel is. Here's the first one. It does stockinette beautifully. So this has been washed, knit in stockinette and washed. And I'll try to get that, see on my camera how that's uh, best showing without glare or without blurring the stitches. Boy, that's hard to do. Um, I think you can see that just like with our cashmere, this yarn is producing really beautiful even stitches. The weight and drape is absolutely lovely. And this is what that smoky lilac looks knit up in a stockinette swatch. The other colors we have, um, they fell to the floor, so just a second. Here's our natural camel. So you can see how beautiful caramely and warm that is. And you can see, you can get the undertones uh, as it varies, sort of varies from the different colors that are blended there on the camel. Our smoky blue, there's that. Oh, I love that blue. It's almost a denim-y. Yeah, it's almost a denim-y. There's definitely a gray undertone, but it's just a lovely blue. Again, the stitches are so even. All I did was washed in cool water when I knit these little stockinette samples. And the drape and the weight is lovely. As I come in on Wednesdays, I'm going to be talking all about the properties of cashmere. But for now, we're going to see the colors. I'm going to lead you to where you can find this on our website. Um, this is the wonderful red geranium. It's a deep red, but there's just a little touch of apple color to it. Look how beautiful that is against the skin. All of them. I think all of them are just so lovely and wearable. Um, did I do the olive bark? I can't remember. There's the olive bark's knit swatch. I know I did the stormy blue, and here's how that looks, at least against my skin, which is very fair. And then, of course, I love this color, this smoky lilac. And then this natural. So we'll talk more about all of the qualities of this wonderful new yarn. Again, we've introduced it in DK, and thank you for the first session of our Hump Day session, learning about camel. I'll see you next week. In the meantime, sign up for our newsletter. I've put the link in the little description section of this YouTube video, and so you'll find the link for the new product, for the little cards, color cards that you can order, and then for signing up for our newsletter. So I can't wait to see you all summer long on Hump Day.